people always make fun of me. You know, it's not easy, man. I got accent, you know. Yeah. Next comedian is a funny guy. His name is Chris Martin. Coming up, man. All right.
I'm calling for a no-fly zone over Libya and a no Charlie Sheen zone over the internet. I'm not sure what Charlie's on. Maybe it's 5 Loco. Today is Ash Wednesday. If you're Charlie Sheen, every Wednesday is Ass Wednesday. It's March and I've already broken one of my New Year's resolutions. I made a cutting remark about shonen knife. Good news is I've stopped my post-Valentine's Day drinking. The bad news is I've started my pre-St. Patrick's Day drinking. And I need to resort to my cheat sheet.
One of those nights.
One of those nights. So much for the Memory Palace. I think there's a vacancy at the Memory Palace. So, we just celebrated President's Day. I think we should have a Vice President's Day. That way, instead of shooting off fireworks, you get to shoot somebody in the face. Bill Murray just saw a shadow on Groundhog Day. That means we're in for another year of artsy-fartsy movies. This is now one for the archives. Okay, in Mexico they just celebrated Dia de la Bandera. And Dia de la Bandera in Mexico, in case you don't know, it is the day everybody chips in and gets Melanie Griffith a new facelift. In tech news, Puppy Linux 5.2 is out. Michael Vick installed it on his laptop. When it crashed, he took it out to the shed and drowned it. Google has a new superhero based on Iron Man. Chrome Man's single superpower, the ability to invade your privacy at will. MySpace laid off 500 employees. So bad I saw Tom standing on a street corner with a sign that said, "We'll be your friend for food." Finally figured out those Cialis commercials. Apparently one of the side effects is hallucinating that you're sitting in a bathtub in the middle of nowhere. Jimmy Fallon has a Ben & Jerry's ice cream flavor named after him. Here's one Ben & Jerry's ice cream flavor you probably won't see. Rosie O'Donnell's Chunky Lesbian. Elton John wasn't invited to Prince William's wedding ceremony. So that's one less old queen at the royal wedding. Kelsey Grammer accused by his wife of being a cross-dresser. I can overlook that. Or I'm still trying to absolve him of responsibility for down periscope. Another mysterious bird death. Natalie Portman's body was found in front of the Lincoln Center for the Performing Arts. So Starbucks has a new drink size for their cold drinks. It's called a Trenta. McDonald's has retaliated. They've come out with a 6-foot ditch filled with sweet tea called a Trencha. Turns out the Trenta is Italian for world's most expensive Slurpee. Jersey Shore is going to be filmed in Italy for its 4th season. Finally, we have a Roman spectacle more decadent than Silvio Berlusconi and Caligula. I'm glad somebody did. Hosni Mubarak, his sphincter must have really tightened up when he saw all those protesters in Egypt. Hundreds of thousands of demonstrators gathering in Liberation Square in Cairo. It turns out they were trying to get in the Guinness Book of World Records for the world's largest game of rock, scissors, tank. Bad news, the Egyptian police used American-made tear gas on the protesters. The good news, somebody's actually buying something made in America. Call me old school, but I'd rather be whipped by a dominatrix than a camel jockey. Lisa Ling said she was devastated when she heard that Lara Logan got sexually assaulted in Egypt. No reaction yet from Lois Lane or Lana Lang. Is that 4 minutes or 5 minutes? 4 minutes or 5 minutes?
5.
5. That's my time. Thank you very much. My name's Chris Martin.
Yeah, give it up for Martin. Yeah. That's a French, that's a French name, Martin. Martin, that's how we say. I speak French, so.